Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Lessons at Fingertips. Here we discuss on some important topics in really simple words so that it's easier for you all to understand and keep things in mind. Today our topic of discussion is going to be consumer utility problems. Now we are going to discuss one or two problems in this video so that you can get a clear idea that how do we actually approach for the utility problems. Okay. So now what are the things that are given to you? First of all, we are going to start with a simple problem, okay? And so that you will be just getting a clear idea that how we are going to approach for this kind of problems, okay? So suppose the price of X is given at Px and the price of Y commodity is given at Py. Income of the consumer is M, which is definitely greater than 0, has to be, and the utility function is given U as a function of X and Y, where X is root of X and plus root of Y. So utility function is given. Remember one thing, both for X, Y, these are what? Greater than 0. Got it? How are we going to approach this kind of problems? The very first thing that you need to do is you need to find what? Partial differentiation. First approach, that is, let me do it here only. Let's do it. So the utility function is U. X as a function of y, x and y, which is equals to root over of x plus root over of y. Got it? Now what we are going to do here, let's do this. Del of u by del of x we are going to find. Okay? This is the first work that we need to do. And what will it come? Half of x to the power minus half. Isn't it? Similarly, we can get del of u, del of y. That is half of y to the power minus half. This is what we get. Now for both of these cases, you know what? That here del u by del x is greater than 0 and del u by del y is greater than 0. What does this imply? Whenever the first order condition or the first partial differentiation is greater than 0, it implies that the utility function is an increasing function. What is it? It is an increasing function. So if question asks that what kind of utility function is this? So you will have to find the first order differentiation. You get it what? Greater than 0, no negative sign. That means it's an increasing function. Next, what we need to do? We need to find if the function is concave or convex. Now, to analyze the fact that if this is going to be a concave or a convex function, what we are going to do? We are going to take the second order differentiation. What is the second order differentiation? Del 2u by del x2 is going to come what? 1 by 4 x to the power minus of 1 by 4 x to the power minus 3 by 2. Isn't it? And similarly, for del 2u by del y2, what it is? 1 by 4 x to the power y to the power minus 3 by 2. So now you can easily understand what? That both del 2u by del x2 and del 2u by del y2 is less than 0 because both are coming in the negative form. So whenever the second order differentiation is less than 0, we call it a concave function. Concave function. Okay? We call it what? Concave function. So what we can see is that for all the positive values of x, we see that for the first order differentiation, the x value, the utility is increasing, right? After a certain point, it is starting to diminish, and that's why our function, utility function curve is like this, inverted n, inverted u, you can say, inverted u. Why is that so? This shows the concave function, and how we are going to get it? By the second order differentiation. Got it? Now this implies what? Both of these things, when del u by del x is greater than 0 and del 2u by del x2 is less than 0. This implies what? That the marginal utility from x, from the consumption of good x, is decreasing for each unit of consumption of x. Got it? So whenever you are consuming x, for every unit of consumption, what is happening? The marginal utility is decreasing. Got it? The marginal utility is decreasing and will after some time become negative. Got it? So this whole thing is explained by the simple problem. So you have understood that how you can understand what is the utility function going to look like, right? So how you are going to understand that? You need to find the first order differentiation, you need to find the second order differentiation, and you are going to get a clear idea. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Please do hit a like and subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends for more such informative videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.